EA Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Washington Commanders. On to get it started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And off we go in our nation's capital. And he returns this to the 22.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Hold the set.
Now it's JCM, Ja'Cory Crosby-Merritt. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Ready, go.
Here's Daniels. Setting up the screen, Crosby-Merritt. A yard in the wrong direction. Makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
Now Daniels. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field. They're looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not to get back in it.
Yo, what up, man? Ready for some Steeler action today?
Now run straight ahead with Warren.
Steelers, Dolphins, coming up in about, what, 2 hours?
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Here, I'd like to put in KJ here.
Quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean,
AJ,
quick, and what a terrific play. Holding
Gainwell, I rest my starters here, put Skronerick in. And we're just going to run Warren here if I get the play off. Call a timeout. My substitutions were too slow.
We're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete.
Tough defense here. I might want to kick this field goal, man.
Short of the line to gain. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good.
I'll take anytime you kick off and score first, it's good. Take the points early, man.
Produces 3, maybe quiets them
things just getting started. You know they haven't taken the momentum totally here, but at the same time, they like what they've done here in the early game.
It takes this near the 20.
Anytime you kick off first and can score first, that's good.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome. Nowhere to go here.
Went right into trouble. There's the touchdown I needed. Yeah, this defense was pretty good, man. I could only get 5 yards, but so far his offense has surrendered 10 points.
Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
He scrambled like Kenny Pickett, rushed straight into trouble.
The lead grows to 10-0.
Yeah, Kenny Pickett scrambles around right into the defender. I thought he was going to fix it, but it was like the 3rd year later, and he was still doing it. And then he went to Philly and did the same thing and got killed. He scrambles right into pressure instead of stepping up into the pocket or like Rodgers or even Russell Wilson. I don't know why Kenny Pickett. I agreed with someone in the newspaper. They said Kenny Pickett made a big mistake. He should have just said, yeah, I'll back up Russell Wilson, sure.
Washington offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First
If he said, hell yeah, I'll learn behind Russell Wilson and then be the heir apparent to Russell, that'd be a great situation for me in my career. I could back up Russell Wilson for a year and then learn from one of the best. Absolutely. Let's go. But instead he complained that he's not the starter anymore. No, I don't want to back up Russell Wilson. This is bullshit. It's like, well, in that case, we're going to ship you out, dude. You don't need this shit, dude. If Pickett had said, yeah, I'd love to pick, I'd be honored to back up Russ for a year and really learn from one of the best.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him.
And then he would be the starter now. We wouldn't have Aaron Rodgers, and he wouldn't be backing up the Raiders 1-10,
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator.
So look, Steelers is Mike Tomlin's the only coach to get winning production out of Kenny Pickett and Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown. Now he's getting himself into gear. He spotted me 10 points.
Washington Commanders first down.
Krosky Merritt is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. On the draw.
Fuck, I didn't get my defense set.
Take it in. Touchdown Commanders. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt taking
Get
it
the defense set
in.
on
Yards
it.
out.
Look
The
at that.
Commanders have cut it back within a score.
I don't think it was going to be easy. I'd rather be 10-7 than 7-0.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line.
Now the real game starts.
The last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, say what you want about Tomlin, but I love him.
And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Yeah, I love Coach Tomlin, man. That's the guy, dude.
In certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
258. Go right.
On the give, it's Ward. And slow going there.
Hard one.
Maybe up to the 41.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Throwing is Rodgers. That'll be dumped off to Gainwell. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it.
Force it in there, man.
Will take control of the football in great field position.
I said his defense has been pretty good, dude.
On 1st down, it's Krosky Merritt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. Daniels. Heavy rush, and down he goes. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the 1st. We'll see what they've drawn up. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Yeah, it's punt here too,
Tressway
man.
on 4th down is sent out to punt.
The offense hasn't done anything, dude.
And now a high kick trying to pin him back.
Oh, no! That was a mistake.
And this will be covered up. Pretty good result.
Oh, I should have caught it. I lost
15-yard line.
10 yards.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a 1st down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo. Just to try and change their fortunes, right?
Like you said, I don't have a 1st down yet.
Maybe they'll do that. Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And Washington now going to use the 1st of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The 6 DBs on the field for Washington on 3rd down. Rodgers now to throw.
Rodgers is missing him, dude. Cut the punt right back. Fuck it, dude. You mean I'm not going to 1st down the whole...
Away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Rodgers to throw for it on fourth. He's going to get that to his running back.
I had to go for it. I was like, fuck, dude. No offense the whole fucking period. Dude.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
What up, Big Dog? Hey, thanks for watching. Do me a favor, hit subscribe and like the video. It helps my algorithms, man. Appreciate it.
Rodgers to throw once more. That's to his running back, Gainwell. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Call it a gain of 6 on the play.
If you leave the computer, do me a favor, just turn the sound down and leave it on, and helps my algorithms. The length of time that you watch.
To throw is Rodgers. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run
no
a
doubt,
in
dude.
zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Throwing now is Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Rodgers going to throw. And he takes a shot at the release as this will be incomplete.
That's rough. It's pretty tough.
In between here because that incompletion's on first and
Yeah, I mean the Eagles,
you prefer not to give him another shot.
the Commanders were pretty good last year. Remember?
Guess what? You're likely going to have to.
They just had an off year, dude. James got hurt, and
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. 26.
Here's Rodgers.
fuck, he's gonna catch that, man.
Oh, he had the defender right there with him to force
See, but
that
now
to
it's
go.
different. I could punt now and try to pin him deep.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
A little different situation
On
here.
4th down, the Steelers call on Corliss Waitman to punt. Jalen Lane deep for Washington.
Oh, I didn't want to do that.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines.
Let's go old school
That's
there.
pretty
That's
good.
absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that,
It
hasn't he?
seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Somebody can do
Washington
it.
going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Throwing now is Daniels.
Shit.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 13 yards there on a Washington first. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Pierre was on him. Good job, Pierre.
First down, but he couldn't reel it in.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Slings this deep.
No way, Ramsey. How's he catch that? Ramsey's on it. My fucking
Go
God.
ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. To the air goes Daniels. To the right side.
Get him, Holcomb.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. That'll give them 8 that time. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
Come on.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. This will be caught at about the 5. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, come on. He had such a short window. Shit. Like I said, his defense has been good, man. His offense surrendered 10. He's really beating me 24-0 because he scored the 10 points. I've had no offense this game. I don't know what's going on here.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Lemieux, stop that shit.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Stop.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively
He didn't. She sits there and stares at me.
Find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he finds Austin complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Number 50. Hey, 88.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
That's good for the Steelers. First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Now it's Rodgers. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash.
Hey, 2 field goals is a lead, man. Say I can't drive again and I can't get in field goal range again. Like, I could end up winning 16-14. I'm not saying I will. I'm saying it's a mathematical possibility.
Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports.
He wasn't open. I
And
threw
this
it
will
away.
not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
319. Get 300. Get 300. 319.
Now Rodgers.
Oh, man, he read that and personally dropped back, dude.
Time for their first pick, but instead it's 3rd down.
A
Misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's incomplete.
Oh, he got his hands on it and dropped it, dude. Oh, my God.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on down.
He's got to catch that. I thought he was going to have it, but the defense was pretty tight on him.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready?
Daniels with a give to Krosky mirror. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Play action, now it's Daniels.
Yes!
Intercepted.
Yes!
By Cole Holcomb. And the Steelers
Get it right back.
the ball here at their own 40-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into and throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Now Rodgers. That's caught. It's Austin left side. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
A handoff for Warren. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operated.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers throwing the out route incomplete. It's Warren. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Got his man, it's Warren. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. We have played 3 quarters.
He likes to personally cover one of the running backs, but he doesn't know which way he's going to go. So. Oh, good.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a run by Gainwell. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Hey, 88.
Throwing is Rodgers.
He's in, yikes.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Good drive. I haven't been able to move the ball consistently in this game, so that was big drive.
A late turnover.
Off the turnover, too.
Difference in a ball game, and here the turnover leads to a go-ahead touchdown.
So repeat after me, partner. You have to take care of the football. In order to protect the lead, you must take care of the football. Ball security. How many times do they have to say it? They've been preaching it since day one of camp, and it came back to bite them right there.
And this one's caught.
Needed that.
Their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more.
21. Commanders 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Look, every 3 points has been important for me. Scrappy.
Happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And now
He's
they'll
gonna try
look
to
to
run with
answer
Daniel.
working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
The Tomlin and the Washington coach are friends.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
Oh, I thought it was going to be a pick the way he was running in with that.
And he'll get this route past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
They absolutely had to take some chances downfield trailing here in the fourth quarter.
So why not go 4 verticals, send the guys downfield, say make a play.
And that's one of the favored routes of offensive coordinators. You know why? Because receivers can be open at any point running that route.
First, the
That is
quick
going to be
throw.
incomplete as they let him a bit too much.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now Daniels going to keep it. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
To throw is Daniels.
Nice.
Huge mistake late. It's intercepted.
Nice.
The Michigan man, Jerome
Let's get 3 and put this game away, man.
take possession as they got it.
Oh, he quit. He didn't even try anymore. Wow, I thought maybe it wasn't over, man. He has good defense. I needed to get at least 3, but I could have thrown an interception. I could have fumbled. I only had 1 drive of the whole game, and he just quit. In a 1-score game. Disappointing. But I'll take the easy win. And I got the jitters. It's like I don't know if I'm missing, if I need sugar, or I've had too much sugar. What time's the Steelers kick off? Fuck, stop. This Google, dude. I like do a search, and it's like Google, sign into Google, go into Google, sign into. No, it's blocking the whole screen. Sign into Google, sign into. Stop. Constantly trying to grab your fucking data. What time does the game fucking start, dude? Sign into Google, sign in. What the fuck, man? He was blocking the whole screen, dude. What the fuck, man? Ask one simple question, dude. Hey, what's up, Phoenix? Just beat the Redskins. I mean, just beat the Commanders. Yeah, I'm for the name change. I mean, if it offended uh, Native Americans, then change it. Yeah, it doesn't have to offend me, it offends them. And it is offensive. Imagine if you had a team called the New York Paleface. It's fucking rude, dude. Yeah, the Redskins is rude, man. It's fucking it's just fucking ignorant, dude. Of course the white people don't care, dude. They should have fucking a team called the Crackers. The white, you know. How about a team called the Charles Mansons? You know? Let's have an NFL team called the Adolf Hitlers. You know, like, come on, man. Have a little respect. The pale face. The never tans. How about a
Just
team
a
called
stone's
the
throw
New
from the
York
score.
White
We've been
Assholes?
circling downtown Indianapolis. We are at the beautiful Lucas Oil Stadium. Today we've got a fun
Yeah, it'll be a
AFC
fun,
matchup
good
on
night.
tap. As it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the
We've
Indianapolis
got
Colts.
snow issues in Pittsburgh, I guess. It's cold. Uh, Tua Tagovailoa's playing well. They've won 4 in a row. Granted, they've played weaker opponents, but they won 4 in a row. Um, their defense has been number one in the past 4 games. Granted, they played the
On
Jets
to get us started now, the kicker
and the
Chris
Titans
Boswell.
and the
And we are
Raiders.
underway from
But
Indianapolis.
still, it's hard to win in this league. And
Good return
the
on pass
Dolphins are
deflection.
actually what in the
And he is out of
wild card
bounds as
hunt.
he'll
They're in the
start this
final position for
drive.
wild card hunt. So one more loss, and they're officially eliminated. Officially, I mean they're probably eliminated now, but I think technically they're still in the hunt. I'm not sure. We'll find out tonight if they show the chart or not. If the Steelers went
On the
and dropped
32-yard
down,
Bears first and
there's
10.
no wild card game coming out of the AFC North. It's something everyone needs to keep in mind. If the Steelers lose, they do stay ahead of Baltimore, but then it comes down to the last game of the year. Could be
Play
whether they
action.
make the playoffs or
Gunner.
not. The Steelers keep winning,
Off the
and it
back,
could be
looking good. Steelers
inconsequential.
make the
The
grab.
last game of the
Personal
year,
plenty of
we want to make it to where even if the last game of the year the Ravens can beat us, it doesn't matter. There's still going to be a game back. So we want to create that situation where we could lose to the Ravens the last game of the year and it doesn't matter. We still win the division. We don't want it to come down to where like we're playing for the division the last game of the year. So we got to keep winning and to stay at pace. There is no wild card coming out of the AFC North. No wild card for the AFC North.
Goes like this on Saturdays in South Penn last year. This one results in a first down here.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor.
And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory.
Good run on first down, 7 yards.
Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a second and 3.
Brings up
Still in mode Jalen Daniels running around. Do they have Phillip Rivers?
What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while, so you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Is Rivers an upgrade over Jones? Or is it comparable? He threw a touchdown, man. They were leading 13-3. Fucking threw a touchdown. He was like super deep.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
Should have kept running. Yeah, I think he had another yard, man.
There on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job standing there.
Phoenix says he can't watch the game. Phoenix, why can't you watch the game,
Just
man?
need
What's going
1
on?
yard here to pick up the first down.
Oh, Harmon cut in. Oh, I misplayed that. I was trying to fucking. There was two guys standing there, and I tried to make one of them run down and pressure them. They're both two guys just standing there. I tried to make one of them run down, but instead it changed to Ramsey. Oh my God. Well, bro, you're sitting here in my stream, and I'm gonna be streaming the game, so just watch it right here. Go get some coins so you could spin a couple wheels on me, man. What are you talking about? You're just sitting here in my stream where I stream the game.
It's a gain of 26 as they
You're lucky I'm gonna stay online just for you, man.
That's a big gainer on that play. And
Yeah, if you want to watch the Steeler game, just watch on Sunny Hippies Meet Me. Go to the Meet Me stream and watch on Sunny Hippies.
they don't like being criticized very much.
That last play was shit, dude. I needed a timeout. I was so upset. I'll be streaming the game here. It starts in 1 hour.
Jonathan Taylor, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Colts are on the board first here this afternoon.
No spoilers. Anyone who touched spoilers gets kicked out.
There in the passing game.
Or I just let them type and I have to kick them out so they don't spoil it for the rest of the crowd.
He likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss. Run after the catch and off he goes.
Into the end zone.
Yeah, I'll stream the game here. They say you drop $25 on Meet Me and you swipe in, you spend $25 on wheels. That's cheaper than going to the bar. You watch here, but you can watch for free. I'm just saying. These boneheads. Shit, man. I'm going to try to beat him now for going for two, man.
After the touchdown,
After the last game, I felt I was going to lose, man. With Washington was playing good. I had no offense that last game. That Black Afghan's pretty good. You got to watch. They got to do my substitutions with focus here for a second here. This game takes utter focus, dude. I'd like to put KJ in on a couple series, man. But Warren's my starter, so.
looking to put a drive together.
Didn't get the playoff. I don't want
Get a signal and a timeout.
to. It's 5 yards, so
As we step aside here in this first quarter.
I didn't get my substitutions in. I tried to get them in fast, but
From the 34
yeah, I gave
down,
Al
here's
Irsay a
first
ride
and
in my
10.
taxi. I was a cab driver, and I met Al Irsay. I gave him a ride in my taxi.
On play action. Now Rodgers.
He just
Quickly, but it's incomplete.
couldn't get open in time.
They're trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates.
Rodgers is a bit of a perfectionist. I think if you run the wrong route, he'll get mad and like throw it
From the 34,
away.
they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
Pass off and catches that.
Bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Right. I agree with the announcer. The only surprise for me was he didn't hold on to it.
Third and 10. Rodgers now to throw.
Fuck, he was open. I could see right away if he was going to be open. He was manually covering primary receiver Metcalf.
Off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
On fourth down, the Steelers called on Corliss Waitman to punt.
Sometimes punting is your best play. I should have cut backspin. No backspin on that.
Didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
I can't believe I didn't do any backspin. I'll be good if you spin a couple wheels, man.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next
Help me
drive.
cash out. I need 80K, 50K away.
I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop.
Oh my
And now if they
gosh.
get the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Are you kidding me?
And that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it?
Alec Pierce.
I'm losing 14, 15 to 0, maybe 16 to 0.
Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored.
Nothing's going right for me in this video game here.
That's the way you win ball games.
Steelers, nothing.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away.
I'm unusually hungry, dude. Like, I've been eating, but like I'm starving. Like, I haven't eaten in a year. Like, body chill out. I just ate 3 meals, all 3 meals for days, and I'm gonna eat dinner again tonight. I had breakfast and lunch. There's no reason to
Pittsburgh
eat this
offense
hungry
to
stuff.
start their next drive. They find themselves
That's
in
what
a
I'm looking for
good-sized
for
hole
dinner.
here, a good-sized hole early on in
Like
this
you say.
game as they come up on first down. And that one drops down.
Drop.
Complete. Good coverage there. Force the ball free, and it's second down.
And he's missed now his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Second and 10 now from the 27. Looking to throw. Rodgers. That's caught right side. It's Warren. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Took him 5 tries, but he is able to complete that first pass of the game.
And could you hear the exhale all the way up here? Not just from him, coaching staff, offensive line, receivers. Now he's off the schneid. Can they get him going in a nice groove where he becomes a little more consistent throwing the football?
Because you miss those first 2, but you give up the 0 for 4 range. That can be a
You
little
got the ball first, right? So
And now you won't have any confidence issues. Now you kind of get it.
I didn't get the ball at the third quarter, right? So I still have another possession. I don't know if I should try to kill the whole fourth quarter. That's a little long. And it's 30, especially from the 40, but the game is broken, so I can look. It made me call Hall Hail Mary.
They've got it with a first and 10. Rodgers again now.
Oh my goodness, he was so wide open, man.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. To throw is Rodgers. He'll find Gainwell out of the backfield. And he's able to get this to the
Running right back. See what happens.
That one good for 26 and a first down.
These guys have definitely been out.
He was right in my face. one more second. In fact, I was getting hit a little.
And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Number 50, hey, you block over here.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this
good draw, dude.
yard line. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Now he's going to step up and run. Yeah, that one drops down.
I got to keep that low. He was covering that pass, man, big time.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
Rodgers going to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside.
Coming pretty hard, so.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
And he will have the Steelers first down as they convert.
I had to catch him with another drive.
7 yards. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Here's one. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
They'll run it, Warren. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Here's Rodgers.
Oh,
Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent
but
defensive
he
stand there in the
scores,
red
though.
zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up
I think there's only 8 minutes left
They're
in the
going to line up to
game,
go
man.
for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field.
Number 50, hey, you block. Look at the 8. Hey, 88.
Operating from the gun.
Oh, he was already open.
As he
Oh.
flashes, this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail.
Should have kicked the 3 or 10, 14 would be better than.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter.
Oh, he bounced off him there.
They can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
It might have been good I took the time off the clock there.
As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And he'll be out right at the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First and 10.
Throwing Jones. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds after giving this
Lost his guys. So I think he usually
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now Jones. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. So a chance to breathe easier now. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be spotted just shy of midfield.
Little far.
59-yard attempt. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
They kept the game close. I got to score and create a little momentum here, man. That 3 would have really helped, but if I would have kicked 3 back there, but the touchdown would have helped even more, giving me a chance to tie right now. But I missed that 4th down. Washington was open, but their blitz was fucking insane, dude. It was like, I threw it pretty quick, but it's still not quick enough.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Touchdown!
Well, if you're barely going to cover him.
DK Metcalf. A 15-yard touchdown grab.
I just scored
Steelers
quick.
come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know
I drove down before and just missed it.
Sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
off the play fake. Jones. And that will be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
In the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a
I
heck
didn't
of a
like
throw.
that call, actually, in retrospect.
Here we go.
Trying to kill the whole game. You know?
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd and 7, Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. Pass caught right side by Taylor. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4.
It's 4th down.
Trying to punch it in with Taylor. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion.
All the
And
fucking
defensively pure
better run
frustration.
stuffing, dude. I was kind of wasn't sure if he was going to call the play.
Taylor on first down. And he'll go down. And
If he was going to let it tick down or call it.
action. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this.
That had me
You're
off
watching the
balance
NFL
there, man.
on EA Sports.
Problem with his strategy though is you gotta score. He's in field goal range now, so I'm in trouble. Glitched. Maybe you lose 5 yards here and then push him out of field goal range. If he has the same glitch, he'll get a delay of game. Or call a timeout. I need the timeout more than him. I'm down, and I'm about to be down more. See, that 3 really hurts because now he could kick 3 and go up 2 scores. See how bad that 3
And they
hurt
just
me
did
in
not
the
get the snap away in
not kicking
time.
that 3, man.
That flag, that'll push him back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Back to throw. Jones. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. through the middle of the field. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six.
Oh, wow.
For a Steelers touchdown.
Got the play I needed.
Coaches preach all the
Wow.
time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly
That's
that.
the
He said,
defense
"Coach
I
told
meant
us
to
all the
call."
time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Wow. Wow, who saw that coming?
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
He's on the 1. He's on the 1.
We'll just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They will look to flush the memory of that pick six as we now have a brand-new tie ball game here in the fourth quarter. Getting down to the good stuff. Cameron Hayward getting upfield to make the stop. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Looking to throw. Jones.
That goes in there, man.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Here's Jones from the gun on third down. That is caught. He's got room at the 30.
This is so
He's
open,
finally
dude.
down at the 21-yard line. A big play there for Andy. 46 yards. All three timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10. Up the middle. Here's
Come on.
And he gets it
Fucking
inside the
bullshit,
10
dude.
And now
Don't let him into the end zone here, common sense.
Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. They'll run here with Taylor.
Yeah, dude. I have a perfect clock here. It gives me like a 2-minute warning and all my timeouts. You're wasting your plays, you fucking idiot.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Second down, goal to go.
Let's go. Panther 60. Check smash. Check smash.
Again, it's Taylor. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kick.
Oh, man, he got in. Fuck. Easy.
Josh Downs, 3 yards out. And the Colts answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead.
It's too wide open, dude.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
It's hard to run.
Would have been game. Now I could win with a regular one. I was kind of done, I think, man. Kids these days, man.
This situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wondered maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats
Greedy.
over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here's first and 10. To throw is Rodgers. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
You think he got fucking boots right in his face, dude? That's
Been
wild.
dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Now Rodgers finding Washington.
I like what they did there, still keeping their tight ends involved. They understand it's not quite Hail Mary time just yet.
And it brings up third down.
Back to throw, Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Rodgers to throw.
Fuck!
Going to come up short. Low throw.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock, and let your offense catch its breath. And let's
Annoying
us
fucking
tail a little
blitz,
bit.
dude.
Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Back to throw. That's caught. It's Kenneth Gainwell. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 21.
And the Steelers first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Back to throw. Over the middle. That's caught by Metcalf. And he is in as they have tied it late here.
Let's go, man. 20 seconds to victory. Can I hold him for 20 seconds? I don't know. Let me stop wandering around like a fucking... Jeez,
So much
so
for the touchdown
weird.
maker. It's all about the extra point attempter. And I can't wait to see how this one turns out.
Lemieux, stop. Stop it.
Extra point there, up and good. And that's
Stop
gonna
it.
put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
Their own 29-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Hurt. Top 79 Broncos. Mustang 19.
Jones. Pass complete to Taylor. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Now 2nd down and a few inches. To throw is Jones. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's out of bounds to stop the clock. He gets a first, but just 10 seconds remaining. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
But how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call. That's
God.
inside a run.
Still goal range for me.
Huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to win. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of
Give
their
up
kicker.
that pass.
And now with 4 seconds left,
too
we get a
easy,
timeout
man.
call.
He has to call this play, man.
On the handoff, Taylor.
He almost blew it, dude.
Set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game.
All right, my man, this is now
He
where you
almost
risk
blew that
Because
situation,
on
man.
defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get into all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, you crowd the line of scrimmage. If they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
Yeah, I was going to say could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this
shitty,
was. The home
crazy
team
game.
getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
1 and
And what do
1.
real estate people tell us all the time?
What's
It's
the
location,
pregame doing, man?
Location.
I want to
So
put on
being
the
at
real
home,
pregame,
that
though.
can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance.
We're going to put
retake
on the real
lead.
pregame. If
That
you
home
want to
field
watch the
advantage,
game
now
and
you
you
help
can't
fuel
and you're
all of what
seeing this
happened
on
for them
YouTube,
down
come
the
to Meet Me
stretch. A
stream.
huge win.
meetme.com, Sunny Hippies.
So that's
See you
a
later.
wrap
Thanks for
Charles
watching.
Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL.